Hi, my name is Tim Couchman, and I'm the ballet master with the Semperoper Ballet. Aaron approached me with the idea to make a piece for the company at the Gläsernen Manufaktur. So I went to look at the space, and it's a beautiful space, a very big glass building, lots of possibilities, and so I said yes. Working in the space in the Gläsernen Manufaktur allows for a structure which would not normally be possible in a conventional theatre. You can have the movement or the dance or the play, however you want to look at it, happen in many different areas on many different levels, happening at the same time in different rooms, because it's all glass, it's see-through, so you can see things happening all over the place at the same time. So it allows for that possibility. Working in a studio is difficult because you tend to set things for that studio. So I'm trying to keep in mind how it's going to be in the space and which elements of the work can be transported to other places and repeated later on in the piece as a separate entity from what's actually happening on the main stage, that there will be other things happening as an independent thing. So, yeah, it's a challenge. The space is a challenge, but it's a very inspiring space. Looking for music was a very difficult thing because I wanted something that would be appropriate for the space. It's a very modern space. But in that search, I kept coming back to Stravinsky's Rite of Spring. And so the idea came to use the music as a scaffold to create the piece, and then to take the music away and to place the ballet over a different soundscape and to see how that would affect the work, to, in a way, melt it over the soundscape and see it fall apart. We're actually having a lot of fun with the music, and at first I was very intimidated by it, very inspired. It has such a dynamic that is unmatched, as far as I feel. So I was very inspired but very intimidated. And now that I've been studying the score more and that we're in the process, working together, I'm feeling a lot more comfortable, confident, and the other thing is I'm not sure if we will get to the point where we will be able to take the music away. So it's an idea. Whether that will work or not is something else. I will try it, but I'm not sure if it will just destroy the piece completely. So as it stands, will there be music? Will there not be music? I can't say. Part of the idea to take the music away also came from the fact that at the premiere, Stravinsky, well, before the premiere, Stravinsky was raving about Nijinsky's choreography, and saying how wonderful it was and how impressed he was. And immediately following the scandal of the premiere, he tried to distance himself from the ballet. And less than a decade later, when Massine recreated Rite of Spring, Stravinsky was saying, there is no story, there is no concept, it's purely abstract. So I thought how it would be if we turn it on its head and use the music and then say, there is no music, there was no Rite of Spring, it's just, So that was another part of the idea, to take the music away and have silent spring. The principal idea that really interested me was the idea of atomic history, that every person is made of many, many atoms. Where do they come from? If I could take myself apart, what would be the history of all that I am made of? Which events, which people? So just the idea of regeneration, that I am here, but what have I made of? How much history is within me as an individual? And the idea that because all material is regenerated, that intolerance and many things that are problems for many people in our world are therefore very superficial and a load of nonsense. So that was one of the ideas, but the piece has taken on its own life, and I'm following it, actually. I'm trying to hold on the reins tight, but it's going where it needs to go, and we're all going with it. And, yeah, it's fun.